Look at that Cybertruck. That render looks stupid. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Hold on, let me throw on my headphones. I've been up for a long time. Oh my. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Alright, um, yeah, yeah, we back up in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Um, I'm just checking something on the charts real quick. I'm looking for a new re-entry point. I believe we might be at one right now. Mm, it's definitely looking possible. Um, Hold on, let me just show y'all real quick before I hop on the social media. I like how this is looking, but I wanted to close above here. It's looking like it's possible, but I don't know how much more upward momentum that will have once it does cross. So if it does cross, I'm gonna look for it to pull back. Yeah, so like I'm seeing like something like that, pull back, and then back up. Excuse me. There's something I just watched just now. I thought was interesting. When you look at NVIDIA or NVIDIA and Intel, when I know there's a lot of debate between like, hold on, I just pressed on. Hold on. There's like a debate between which one should you get, or like is Intel a good company or whatever. And like history is literally the best teacher. So as you can see, what's been going on. So like you can see like right there where they met. That's crazy, right? Oh, again. Oh. Oh. See, now look at this. This right here is crazy. You see that? Like, well, I didn't even see that pullback. Hmm. Oh, this is just market cap, but I thought that was price action. Yeah, peep this. Disrespecting Coco, man. That's crazy.
Yes, you did. The ball was already in the net when you hit it. You said out.
I caught it right away.
No, you did not. The call was a late call.
Not for me.
Everybody here knows you called the ball after she hit it.
It's a question of fact.
No, it's a question of the rule. I want to know the rule. I want to know the rule if you're allowed to to call it before or after? That's my question, so you can call her. I'm gonna ask her what the
Like
rule
tennis
is.
and golf, the
You
rules are
can't tell
kind of
me.
like
I'm gonna ask her what the rule is. I'm gonna ask her what the rule is.
not universally known type shit.
You have to call the supervisor. That's in my rights, and I know it is. Yes,
I didn't know
it
this
is.
about tennis. Like I said, it is a matter of fact.
You can't. I'm questioning the rule. I'm not questioning the fact. Can you listen to me without cutting me off? Can you not cut me off for 2 seconds? Can you not cut me off for 2
Man,
seconds?
this is very triggering.
You're thinking I'm
know,
questioning
like-
the fact. You think I'm not. I'm gonna ask her.
This is very
if you're allowed to
triggering
call it
for
before or
people.
after. That's my question.
If you know, you know.
I'm gonna ask her what the rule is. I don't know what the rule is, so can I ask her what the rule is? I don't understand why you're denying me the right to call the supervisor. Just call her so I can ask her a question.
Yeah, that shit is just like,
I'm
yo,
gonna ask her if she hits it, okay, and if you call it after, is it my point
why
or
the
not?
supervisor
Or
just
if
come
she hits
out?
it
Is she-
before, so
is
can
she
I call
watching?
the supervisor and ask her the question? Okay, but
She
that's what
just
you
came out.
did. You called them. No, you did not.
This nigga's,
How about we ask the person in
gatekeeper type
question
shit, you
herself?
know?
You know you
What do I
called
say?
it way after her. You're not
Like I believe this post also has the actual play in it, so we'll get to see. And then look her.
Pliskova's finding it
Like,
all
she
quite
should be
amusing. I don't think
advocating,
Goff
you know
is,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? I already seen the clip, I know.
You're thinking I'm questioning the fact.
Alright, so there you go. You can read it real quick. Alright, if you know tennis, you could probably put some context to it if you read that right there. So basically, she served, and umpire called it out, which would have gave the opponent the point. But instead, after review, it's actually scored in. Instead of giving Coco the point because it was rightfully hers, he said that the opponent did not have a chance to return because of the timing of him calling out. Right?
And here's a look at the play.
Here's the play.
One more time.
Out.
So
Okay, so
Coco
you can
Gauff is
clearly
correct,
see.
is that
Yep.
she hit the ball
Needs to go
first,
change in the corner
and then
of
the
the
chair umpire called it out after.
Yep.
So Coco Gauff
Yep.
is right in that occasion.
So you could clearly see.
Yes, sure. Of course. Of course.
Oh, I didn't even see the ending of this. Okay.
Well, that's one of the longest player chair umpire exchanges you've seen in a long time. And here's a look at the play. One more time.
Out.
So Coco Gauff is correct, is that
Yep.
she hit the ball
Needs to go
first,
change in the corner
and then
of
the
the
chair umpire called it out after.
Yep.
So Coco Gauff
Yep.
is right in that occasion.
After the match, when you watch the video, you apologize.
Yes, sure. Of course. Of course.
Well, that's one of the longest player chair umpire exchanges you've seen in a long time.
All right. So basically, you seen it. She was just standing up for what was right. She was wronged. And she was just saying, this is the right way to go about this. And not only that, go get your supervisor, buddy. If you feel like I'm wrong or something, or so your supervisor could just explain it to all of us real quick. And if you're right, you can just be right, you know? And then you have the supervisors. It's gonna double down on the fact that you're right. My bad, I was looking for some papers. So you got all of that, and then you got him just pretty much just trying to just neglect her concerns. And like, I don't like the audaciousness in those actions is appalling. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is type of shit that goes on all day, every day, in normal day life, where gatekeepers are able to like act in a way that is not right, it's not correct, and because they are the end all be all, you know, they get to set the tone. They get to like be, you know, like get to say like, okay, well, this is my interpretation of what happened. So this is the reality of what happened, and this is how we're going to move forward now, because this is how I view it. You know? So even on like, you know, this is live national, this is I don't know if national, international, but I mean, it's an international sport event, international players. So like he thought it was okay. He thought it was okay. He thought it was okay to act like that. And then I don't know if he apologized or if that shit at the end was a weak ass apology, but like after being that adamant, not calling out the supervisor, all he was like, okay, like you see his reaction, like that's wild. That's fucking wild. We're gonna skip over some shit that what I told you about these sneakers though. I got 2 things on these sneakers, man. This shit's crazy. I told you these bitches gonna sell out. They ugly as fuck, but they gonna sell out. I know an opportunity when I see one. And I say that to say this.
On social media last night.
To present
Very
this.
interesting, as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love the, you know, this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald Trump, will that translate into them going out and voting?
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting, as you see.
Alright. Yikes. The shit that bothers me every time I like one of these people who are like in charge of like running the show. You know, like it always amazes me how out of touch they be, bro. And like on top of like being out of touch, the fact that they believe that they're in touch is what's more overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It's like he got on TV and said these words. I don't know if he believes that they are true or not, but he's certainly trying to get people to believe that they are. And I don't know to what extent he knows who's buying the shoe, but if they are black, I can guarantee you they are not buying them to wear them. Are you shitting me? If black people are buying that shoe, it's not to fucking wear them, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? This nigga wouldn't know culture, fashion, style, any of that if that shit slapped him in his fucking face, bro. This nigga is kidding. He's gotta be shitting me, bro. There's gotta be There's got to be some type of pander or propaganda up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To get, you know, like Fox's base to be like, oh, okay, more confident in the fact that, you know, like maybe Trump got the shit in the bag with black people. I don't know, but it's just like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Wait, that's how you feel? For real? Like, and like, I don't know the whole idea behind the sneaker or whatever the case is. I'm like, but the fact that like they're just shiny gold and shit too, yikes. That shit, ay. Y'all should have went to Yeezy if y'all wanted to do this, man. But I think he done with y'all, to be honest. I think he got what he wanted and he's out. Honestly, that's how Trump could win, though. If he put Yeezy as his vice president, yeah, you know it. That nigga will win, no cap. But I don't think Ye will be a vice president. That nigga gotta run the show. He ain't gonna play second fiddle to fucking Donald Trump. Come on, bro. Definitely like when he knows more than that nigga, like, come on. I mean, like, of course Donald Trump has been on Earth for a while, so he's got that like old man knowledge. But he's hanging around with people like this, you know, that don't understand culture. Or you. So, hey. Scrolling up. Yeah, these ugly ass shoes, bro. I can't. There's something else interesting I see.
CES. This is a fully electric Wi-Fi connected grill that can heat up to 700 degrees in minutes, has dual zone control, connects to these to monitor temperature, and can be controlled through an app. This is a mat that you step on that automatically vacuums the bottom of your shoes clean. This is a beautiful 4K wireless and transparent TV. This attaches onto your electric toothbrush, brushing all of your teeth at once in just 10 seconds. These are robotic shoes that you can clip on. They speed up your walking to 7 miles per hour without you changing anything at all, and they easily clip right off. This is a 131-inch TV that folds into itself for storage, saving space, and protecting it from any sort of damage. This is a massage chair that scans your full body and moves your legs up and down while massaging them to give you the best massage you've ever had. This is a portable projector and screen that folds into itself and stores in a tiny container. This is a smart ring that can automatically turn on and off any connected smart devices. All 4 wheels on this car can change directions, which allows it to spin in place or drive completely sideways. This is a band that attaches onto an Apple Watch, allowing you to control any Bluetooth connected devices just by moving your hand as the remote. Top 11 things I saw at CES. This is a fully electric.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see the new technology and shit. Yeah, I got 2 more here. We're going to start with this one.
I think what happened to indigenous people when Europeans came to this continent was a genocide, because millions, tens of millions, were killed through famine and war and disease. And rather than talk about it through the language of genocide, we created a narrative of racial difference to justify all of that death and violence. We said those native people, they're savages. And we use that narrative of racial difference to exclude them from the liberty and justice that we were codifying in our Constitution and Declaration. Then we use that same narrative of racial difference to justify 2.5 centuries of slavery. And the great evil of slavery for me wasn't the involuntary servitude and the forced labor. The real evil of slavery was the narrative of racial difference that we created to justify enslavement, because enslavers wanted to feel moral and just and Christian. So they created this narrative that black people aren't as good as white people. Black people aren't fully evolved. Black people are less capable, less worthy, less deserving. And that narrative of racial difference, that was the true
not just
evil
black people, it's people of
of
color.
American enslavement. And we fought the Civil War, and the North won the Civil War, but the South won the narrative war, because that idea of racial difference, of
Narratives
racial
are the most
hierarchy, of
important
white
thing.
supremacy, it persisted after the Civil War, which is why I've argued that slavery doesn't end. It just evolves. It turns into a century
Right.
of mob violence and
Because
lynching.
the pathology within it has never dissipated.
Just look at the
I think what
history,
happened
bro.
to indigenous people when Europeans came to this continent was a genocide, because millions, tens of millions,
even
were
gotta
killed
argue
through
it, just look
famine
at the
and war
history.
and disease.
I mean,
And
the
rather
proof
than
is in the
talk about it
history.
through the language of genocide, we created a narrative of racial difference to justify all of that death and violence. We said those native.
So, I'm not even going to say much about that. And then
So you were an exchange student in the U.S.?
Yeah.
I
When you got
love
back here in school,
talk
what did you
about
notice that
education
you felt
systems.
relieved about?
No more multiple choice exams. They
No multiple choice exams here?
were, or very few of them, if any. Because
Really?
all of my exams in the U.S.
How do you answer the question right if it isn't listed as one of the 4 choices?
You write your answer.
You have to know it.
Yeah.
You actually
Oh
have to know
man, you
it.
actually just have to be
But there was one
intellectual.
thing I heard over and over again from the Finns. It was that America
You have to
should
critically
stop
think.
teaching
Oh
to a
shit.
standardized test.
Get rid of those standardized tests.
National testing.
Standardized tests.
Standardized testings. What you are teaching your students is to do well on those tests, and you're not really teaching them anything.
No, we are teaching them. We're teaching them how to flunk a test, and then a bunch of schools fail the test, and those schools are turned into charter schools, and then somebody makes a lot of money.
But school is about finding your happiness, finding finding a way to learn what makes you happy.
It is illegal in Finland to set up a school and charge tuition. That's why, for the most part, private schools don't exist. And what that means is that the rich parents have to make sure that the public schools are great. And by making the rich kids go to school with everyone else, they grow up with those other kids as friends. So you were an
What?
exchange student in the U.S.?
Yeah.
What? Rich kids and poor kids going to school together? What? Not avoiding certain neighborhoods because they're deemed as not safe? What? Oh wow. Imagine the breakthroughs we could have if we broke through these simple mind states that we are in that all derive from this Civil War mind state that we just played in that previous video. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. I mean, like, we raising kids now, you know what I'm saying? We've been raising kids at some point. You gotta start to realize, like, who's in control type shit. It should be you. You should be having a say in the type of schools that are in your neighborhoods. You shouldn't be having to drive outside your neighborhood to send your kid to school. You shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to be like that, but I'm pretty sure most people do have to go to school. That's pretty, or a lot of people do. I mean, to me, if it's 50-50, that's too much. Like, you should. The thing is, like, school in your neighborhood should be alright. You shouldn't have to, like, choose or even have to think about another school. It should just be like, oh, you this old, time to go to this school. You know, type shit. then like with tuition, yikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that somebody is going to profit off the education of a kid is insane. A kid needs to learn, you know what I'm saying? A kid has to learn. To turn that into a business, like in Finland, it should be illegal. But hey, yeah, I believe everybody needs to be a billionaire. No matter how they do it, how they get it.
I want you to take
American Dream 4. We don't know.
As secretary, how many words per minute could you type? And how does President Obama like his coffee? Like himself? Weak?
You know, Zach, those are really out-of-date questions.
Fine, lose.
Oh, damn, I knew she wasn't going to answer.
You're going to lead the Civil War?
No, I wouldn't take up arms. I think that might be a little extreme.
Oh, right, because you were saying before we were rolling that you wanted to take away everyone's guns. Very cool. Cool.
I really regret doing this.
What's going to be the #1 focus of your presidency?
Oh, Zach, it has to be the economy. We need more good jobs with rising incomes. We've got to make the economy work for everybody, not just those at the top.
We need to take a
question
break.
everything.
We just need to have a word from our sponsor.
Washington is broken. The truth is, too many politicians are totally controlled by special interests and lobbyists. We're going to make America great again. I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah, I don't think this is real.
He approves the message.
Why would you play a commercial for my opponent in the middle of our interview?
He paid me in steaks. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Mrs. Clinton. We should stay in touch. What's the best way to reach you? Email?
You've got mail.
As secretary.
Oh, shit. This nigga said he want to win 2 out of the next 5. This nigga smoking crack. Future will win 2 Super Bowls before this nigga win 2 Super Bowls in the next 5 years. This nigga's stupid. Who he just got traded to? Who just picked him up? Who?
Today, I'm a.
Who? Come on, now, stop playing. He's still on the Broncos, I thought. I thought they released him. He didn't even get picked up with another team, and he talking about 2 Super Bowls. This nigga is wildin'. He have a better chance of fucking retiring and joining the Chiefs fucking coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga tweaking. Or be a fucking backup for Russell Wilson. I mean, for Pat Mahomes. Like, this, what league, what year he think he in, bro? Yeah, I seen them niggas trying to beat up Cam Newton. They tried it. They tried it. Them niggas must not watch too much football, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't that nigga Superman. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like, niggas will do, like, yikes. Like, sometimes ignorance will get you killed, like, no cap. Like, sometimes, nigga, like, a lot of times, ignorance will get you killed. nigga said 2 over the next 5. That's crazy. He tweaking. He tweaking. He really tweaking. Unless like he didn't say 2 Super Bowl. Unless he just said I want to win 2. He
I'll
must
show you
be
how
like fucking
to
baby.
make a stove using a pop can.
All right, let's do it. How you gonna
We're
do
gonna
it?
poke holes around the top of our pop can.
Okay.
And these will be your jets for your stove. So when you come through, you really could just push it out, honestly.
You're gonna need those gloves though, no cap.
Next, we will cut off the top part.
You're gonna slice your finger off doing this shit.
And this is what we're gonna make our inner wall with. For this bottom piece, we wanna crimp it. This is allows the top piece to slide right over without any hassle. So now we're gonna put our inner wall in, down in that groove.
Nah, there's some shit you need though, I ain't even gonna lie.
Next, I'm gonna slide this over.
Let me dick monk that shit.
Now, only thing left to do, add fuel. What I'm using for fuel is 91% alcohol.
I'm about to say, all that shit is alcohol.
This is the most satisfying part.
That's lit.
It is.
Okay. That's lit.
Today,
Dream of a life where your money works.
Shut up.
Hold on, let's get it.
I'm gonna hop back on. I'm gonna hop on Twitter.
What, bro? I'm here. I am here. I am here. Stop. What are you not doing? What are you not doing? What are you not doing? I am on the floor. I am on the floor. On the floor. What are you not doing? Stop, man. I am coming. Why are you not doing that? Yes, I heard you. What? What do you not want?
What is he saying?
And what do you not want, bro?
What do you not want? Is that what
I'm
he's
here.
saying?
I am.
What do you not want? His name Pyrex Living. That's a clothing line, no cap. I'm so confused sometimes with some of this shit. Like, I was reading something the other day. I may have put it on the stream, but I was reading something the other day where it was saying how much money the NYPD makes overseas, like, or their influence overseas, like the countries that they be in, like, that shit's kind of wild. Like, the niggas is exporting police services. Like, that's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? Who knew that is an exportable product? This nigga be on some shit too. I would play it, but I don't know. About the copyrights and shit. But yeah, go check him out. I like her page too. She had an interesting video the other day I seen. I don't know if it was a recent one about building her house. Ain't no way. But I mean, bruh, like, the thing is, like, he may have started calling you the N word when shit started getting hot, but like, that sentiment been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. He may have said nigga like after the baby type shit, but that sentiment been there, bro. Come on, bro. Unless you into that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, bro. Alright, go check that one out too. Alright, so there's a few stocks I said I was gonna check out today. I forgot though. I forgot which ones. Pro Jim Cramer. Oh shit. Nah, I definitely want to look at what Jim Cramer's in, because check opposite. Literally every day I come on or look at some news, there's another car company saying that they're not doing electric vehicles. The shit is not because of electric vehicles at all. It's because of these weak ass companies. These companies is realizing two things very quickly. Or maybe they've already realized it. Like, they don't have the infrastructure for electric vehicles. So that's on two major scales. And that's fueling them, so charging stations. And then, like, they don't have any market share. So, like, that's going to, like, when you speak about getting these cars to customers over other people, or I mean other companies that have already mastered it, like Tesla, and then Chinese companies that have done it, they realize that they're light years behind and they don't have the money to do anything. They don't have the money right now. So it's going to take them a few years to catch up. So they need to stop pushing the narrative about the electric cars so they can push out the current inventories and sell those off to you if you accept mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But hey, people try to say like lithium, fucking gas, whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever fucking floats your boat. Whatever commodity boat floats your boat, bro. I like to be self-sufficient type shit, and I don't have any way to get an oil tanker in my backyard. I don't know anybody that does outside. I'll leave that alone, but yeah, I don't know anybody that does. So I definitely have a charging port at my crib for my car and solar panels on my crib. So you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that argument is kind of mute. I really don't even see what you call. I don't even see what you're talking about. I don't even. What the fuck you talking about, bro? I don't remember the last time I've been at a gas station, bro. I don't even fucking care. And then, like, the only time I ever really have to use a charging station is when I do a road trip. So I'll take those 15 to 30 minutes over never having to be at a gas station ever. Like, I'm not doing like road trips every fucking day type shit. So I guarantee, like, people, I think a lot of times people like have these weak ass excuses when it comes to electric vehicles or whatever the case may be. But the thing is, it's like your disinterest in them doesn't allow for progress in that space, or it doesn't allow it, but it limits the progress that can be made in that space. So that's why you only have Tesla running the whole game over here. Because, like, it just takes somebody that's going to be completely defiant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to, that's what it takes. Because if that wasn't done, there would probably be no market for electric vehicles. Absolutely none. So then it wouldn't allow all these people who have electric vehicles the option to have them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about options. So, like, you talking shit like out of ignorance, it's just limiting someone else's ability to have the option. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. If you want a gas car, go get one. They're available. They're everywhere. Just shut the fuck up. Just go do it. Just go buy your gas guzzling car that you're at the pump every, like, twice a week type shit. Go do it. We don't care. We really don't give a fuck. We don't care. But don't say things that is going to limit options for progress, because that's foolish. That's foolish. There could be a word with both. Like, that's the thing too, is like, another thing I didn't like about, like, just legislation or whatever with it is just like, the thing is, like, all or nothing type shit. I think it was like, oh, we switching everything by a certain date, and it's just like, of course people are gonna get mad about that type shit. Like, come on, bro. Of course people are gonna be upset. Like, options, there's nothing wrong with options. And or if you're trying to, like, be on some, like, global emissions type shit, like, we need to do way more than car production, because switching the cars we buy does not stop the people that already have cars. Like, that, like, all switching does is it tries to, like, force people to have to buy a new car type shit. Like, that's just where it leaves people, kind of like, when you when you start like changing the infrastructure, and you only make those type of vehicles available, and then like you probably start phasing out like repairs and shit. You probably only could like go get repairs for these cars at certain places. Like you make those options limited so that now people are kind of like put in a kind of predicament or a dilemma where they might only be where they only can buy a car, an electric car. So so that's how you open up a brand new market. But it shouldn't be that way. Like this should be, we should be able to have both. You know what I'm saying? Like all you should do if you want to make legislation is force a company to have an electric model if they want to sell cars here, type shit. You have to make one that's available to the marketplace by the state, because we're not gonna get the global emissions and shit down just by fucking getting car companies to switch to electric vehicles. That's another mute point. There's tons of shit that's happening that needs to stop like tomorrow. Like, and it's not switching to electric vehicles by I believe 2030. There's a whole lot of other shit that we could do by then. But hey, you can't just allow them to tell you what it is, because then they'll tell you anything. Yeah, I mean, shit gonna start going back up. I'm really trying to watch this entry point real quick, because I know this shit going tweak. I'm feeling a tweak coming on this week. I ain't going cap. Too. So Alright, bad. I think I got an entry, no cap. I think I got an entry. Brown. Let me see how this is hitting for. Let me see real quick. I think I got an entry, no cap, but alright, so what we're gonna do is thank you to Stock Market News. We're gonna look at these companies that have earnings tomorrow for sure. Some of them. I'm gonna just look at their charts real quick. to see what they prices are, and then what we can do is just like I'm gonna say whether I think you should do, or whether I believe I would, whether or not I would whether I do a call or a put, pretty much. But I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take a leak. Bow. Alright, so let's write some of these shits down. Let's write some of these motherfuckers down. Alright, so we got Workday. I'm just write down the call signs. You Domino's Pizza. how I think Domino's Pizza is doing right now. I don't even fucking know, bro. I'm just writing these down real quick, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth once I get on the charts. Fuck it, next time I'm gonna just take a picture of this shit. No cap. But I like having my phone open to my brokerage account. Yeah, that's how I be making moves though. Caspi. The Fed. Alright, so the thing is that what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick to my personal preferences when it comes to certain shit. So we just gonna stay away from American car companies. I don't really fuck with airlines like that. Unless it's certain cases. So I'm just saying some of the don'ts real quick. Pharmaceutical, I'm not too crazy on. Financials, I'm not too crazy on financial services. So healthcare, financial, auto, and then if you want to lump in airlines with auto, I really don't fuck with those too much. But with auto, what I would fuck with are like not so much the rental space, but I do fuck with like shit like Carvana. So I do like that online marketplace. I think the world is shifting there, and I think their infrastructure is pretty dope and definitely probably like from what I've seen like around, like I've actually seen their product out of all those in that space. And I actually have bought a car with one of their competitors, you know what I'm saying? But I won't even bash them right now, but we ain't even gonna get into that right now. We ain't gonna go too crazy in Twitter right now. I'll probably be back on it in the morning, but what I really want to go on to right now is some of these other charts, though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just real quick. I'm gonna be looking at, I'm thinking that Doge actually did enter like right here. I believe I will enter again. I'm really liking that support right there, and then it's crossing on that VWAP. I would love to see this next candle. Oh, alright, so 56. So yeah, it looks like It looks like you could go either way right here. That next one going to be pivotal on the 15. But let's go up to the hour. And now we're going to go back down to the 5. This might be a little busted baby right here, no cap. It depends what it do right here, but the momentum, let's see. It's on. This is the 5-minute chart, so this is from 9:30 to tonight. The momentum is definitely going upwards for sure ski. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely say we gonna go up. Will it be a pullback right here? Possibly, but I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. If anything, I think that may have been it right there, but I don't believe it should go any further than that right now. Let me go back up to the 15. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be going up. Do your own research all the time, though, no cap. I forgot to say that. But yeah, I think it's got enough support to go up from right here. And that is the 15. Let me go to the hour. So alright, so what it would be, what I would love to see right now is for it to close above this level right here, the 8560. You got 5 minutes left on that one, so yeah, I would love to see that one close above 8560 for the continuation upwards. What you want to do? Nothing. What you trying to do? So we've been drawing my line. I'm gonna put 2. Oh damn it! Already did it. I'm gonna put one right here, and then it was 8560 right there. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to Workday. That was the first one that closes. Oh yeah, and then like price too. Like if it's over 100, well, it depends. It depends on like the options too. So right now for my portfolio, if I'm actually trying to get like stocks, I'm not buying stocks. I'm trying to get strictly value stocks. So shit, $100 is and less. When it comes to options, the price really don't matter. If I could find a good entry for an option price, then it's whatever. Alright, so since I've never looked at Workday before, what I want to do is first of all go to the monthly. I mean, yeah, look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Alright, so this would be a clear buy. What I would do is just based on this chart, I would look to see, let's see what it usually does after earnings. See how it usually goes up after earnings. The only time was in August, but I would love to see what other charts looked like at that time too. Take a little dip there. So like for the most part, as you can see percentage wise after earnings, it usually goes up. Excuse me. So you got that on your side, and then what else you got? You got good upward momentum on a squeeze, and then you have good upward momentum on RSI. And I mean, those is my personal settings I got on there. You can put your own joints on these indicators if you want. So that was the 1 month chart. So let's go down to the weekly. So this is going to give you a little more details to see like what's going on. So let me just so you can pretty much see it's been on the uptrend. It's probably that dip it took in the summer. Yeah. So let's see when the earnings was. So it missed on earnings in April. They reported for, so that's actually before. We were looking here. So it actually didn't even have terrible earnings. And it actually did go up immediately after the earnings. It just took a dip after a few weeks after that uptrend. So I would definitely say this one is probably going to go up, even though this is at the high, because you can see all these were at highs too at previous earnings, because this motherfucker looked like it just keep going up, right? What I'll do is I'm gonna keep note of these things too, so we'll come back to them. I'll also pull up financials. Again, I know I could do it in trading view, but I like to get like a whole overview of what the company does in case I don't know. And let's see, we might be able to do that in trading view. Like it says technology information, but I kind of want to know, like, oh, here we go. Alright, so I guess I can do it just right here. So yeah, this is definitely a good company to invest in, for sure. Like it delivers financial management, human capital management, and analytical application design for companies, educational institutions, and government agencies. Like, as long as they keep innovating, they're gonna keep getting customers. And it looks like they've been doing it for a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been doing it. Yeah, so I would definitely say this one a buy. And this is what I was saying that before I even saw this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the next one we're gonna look at is alright, so it looks like this week is gonna be some tech. So you just saw that was Workday, and then this is Unity Software. Their trend ain't looking too hot. You see that, right? So like immediately when you look at this shit, you can see like it seems like it doesn't seem, they have had a huge downtrend. I don't know if this is when they IPO'd in 2020, maybe. But look, they went up. If that was the case, if they did IPO there. But right now, alright, so Unity Software. Actually, before I check what they do, I want to give my analysis first before I see what other niggas are saying. So this is the lowest it's been since 2020, right? And that's probably when it IPO'd. this is the lowest it's been. Let's pull out. We probably even got no momentum or anything on this one because it hasn't been long enough to pick that up on this chart. So it looks like they've had decent. I said decent. They've had earnings. they've had reports. Alright, so what I can see is inconsistency. Just looking at those real quick. So let's go to the weekly. Yep, weekly. All right, so let's see. 2022 was the highest. Like the last time it's been like high in the recent past. So since then, the lowest has been in the same year, and it actually bumped up, but not high enough to come up to there. It went back down. So what we do have since then, it did come back to another new low, but it is higher than this low here. Let's check the RSI. 44, compare it, and we got a 45. Alright, so I'm not mad at that. So let's see. The next thing we're going to do is see how high it came up here, and it did come up here. Bong. And pretty much engulfed that level. So now it's looking for a new home. It's looking for a new low. So right now it can go lower. It can continue to go lower for sure. But it does have that good upward momentum on the RSI overall from coming from right here. It hasn't pushed down on that completely. 4.6. Maybe a little bit. All right, so yeah, it's pushing down on it a little bit. So I'm trying to think about how it would play this one. All right, so on the daily, it definitely looks like it's going to be coming back up. Yeah, let me see the momentum. Yeah, on the daily, it looks like it's coming back up. Yeah, I got support right here. And now it's getting support right here. And then it'll probably come up here, get some more support, and then eventually pop up over here. So what I would say is not a full comeback. Like I don't even know if it'll be 35, to be honest. But I can see it coming. Let me put my MAs on. That kind of helped me decide a little better. Alright, so what I can see right now happening is it coming right up to here, like just a little bit. The earnings come out tomorrow. That's interesting. Yeah, with the earnings coming out tomorrow, do these niggas make chips? Like what price I said on the daily? Let me look. I said here 33. Alright, so let me go to the 2 hour real quick. Yeah, I think this shit just gonna come to like right here a little bit and then come back down. I don't trust those earnings that are coming. Yeah, cause it's under the 200. It's under the 50 on the RSI. And then you got, this is my 26. It's crossing under the 50. Yeah, that's not good. So I can see, like right now it's got some good upper momentum, right? So I can see it coming up and then touching up here a little bit, but then coming back down. Again, I could be wrong. That's why you should always do your own research. So let me just look at the 4 hour too. Yeah, I see it coming to like right here. The thing though is on the 4 hour, what's crazy is that the 4 hour, what could happen is it could, if it get enough momentum, nah. Nah, it's not getting that. I'm sorry, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, nah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna confidently say we could put a put in on this one this week. Once it hit that high, I would. So let's look at Domino's. Domino weekend. Let's see. Domino's is $427 a slice. That's crazy. That's crazy. Domino's doing something right. So at one point in 2022, these niggas was at 568. Will they get back there? Let me see what the momentum is telling me. The momentum is saying, why the hell not? Like since it's been up there, look, momentum been swinging, 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 swinging. So, what is that? 433 right now. With the earnings, let me see how they do on earnings, because I might make a bold ass prediction, but. Yeah, with these earnings, what I can see is, because you see how after they had bad earnings here, a few consecutive earnings is what got them up to that point. They over the 200. And this is on the daily. They over the 200. Yeah, everything looks right on this one. They over the 200. This was previously resistance. It's over that right now. We're in engulfment of this right here. Yeah, ain't nothing much stopping Domino's right now, I don't think. So, yeah, I like Domino's. I like Domino's. I don't really see anything on this one to tell me I'm bugging. This one's pretty clean. Yeah, when you say if you see shit like this, if you seen clean ones like this, by any means, do what you gotta do, because this one's clean. Some of these, they expensive for a reason. Domino's must be doing hella good business. You know what I'm saying? They must be doing hella good business. Cause, yeah, I don't get this one too much. I don't like their wings. Their pizza's alright. I mean, the only thing is they're everywhere. Alright, we had Zoom. I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, before we go to Zoom, let me go back to Unity and let me look at Unity real quick to see what the niggas are saying. Neutral is what they're saying. Relevant video gaming software. Oh, they do VR. Alright, so this is one that I would actually look into more to see like what they actually do in that space before I would make a decision on what move I would make with them, with investing. But as far as the actual technicals go, I would definitely not buy right now. I wouldn't buy. So and then we're gonna just check. Oh wait, let's check Domino's too. This one's gonna be a buy. Yeah, definitely strong buy. Or I mean, it just says buy, but whatever. Let's close it out. Look at Zoom real quick. Alright, Zoom. Zoom is look like a buy on the 2 hour for sure. Let's back out. Let's look at the weekly first. Oh yeah, buy. Yeah, 63. Yeah, I would buy Zoom. Yeah, I would buy Zoom. I look at the daily. Let's see what we got on the daily. Yeah, I would buy. Because if they have a strong earning too, let's see how they usually do at the earnings. Yeah, the earnings is going to just push it up to like right here, and then it's going to make other niggas hop on pause. Yeah, I would love to see what they do on earnings tomorrow. But yeah, depending on how they do on earnings, that could be a buy for the week. Let's see what they say. Analysis is saying neutral. I'm gonna go ahead and say buy. Man, it may not be a long-term hold, but it'll be aight for this week. Let me go back down to 4. It's definitely sitting at buy position right now for me. I need to see those earnings though. Yeah, it would depend on earnings, because they would need I would think they would need strong earnings for it to be a strong buy for me. Yeah, I'm gonna say a buy on this one. I think it's gonna turn around. All right, OKE. OKE. Yeah, I mean this one's It looks like a buy, but it looks like the last earnings were not too good. So that might be something to watch out for. Let's look at a lower chart to see how they're faring. Oh, actually, it looks like they're coming down. So I'll take that back. No buy here. Don't buy here. They're saying buy though. It's looking like a pullback for me right now. What do they do? Oh, it's a natural gas company. You think they're gonna have good earnings? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll be surprised if they had good earnings. FIS. All right, so financial services. It's on a downtrend technically. But sometimes what does happen is they can you. And you see how this one is kind of like flattening out. It's like, yeah. So yeah, good earnings could push them. Could push them higher. Not too much downward momentum here. Yeah, not. Yeah, I'm liking this recovery right here. Yeah, it's a buy. Yeah, I figured it would be. All right, we're gonna hit two more. PEG. We're gonna hit two more from earnings. We're gonna do PG and we're gonna do it. And then I want to just public service enterprise short. Yeah, nah, I ain't even. Yeah, not long on this one at all. Nah, nobody. Won't even go too much deeper into this one. They saying buy on the daily. Let's look at the weekly. It's funny that all of this engages in business regulated. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly looking spicy, but the weekly looking spicy. But will it pass this level? 69? I don't know. Not right now. Like, I think it might come up to here. It might fuck around up here. But I don't think it's coming up here. I think it'll pull back first. Alright, and then LI. Li Auto. Oh, look at Li Auto. I think this is a Chinese company, and if I'm not mistaken, they make electric vehicles. So, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the stock. Yeah, I like the stock. Yeah, Li Auto. When I said I don't fuck with cars, I meant shit with like motors and like transmissions and shit like that. Those are the type of cars I don't fuck with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I looked at Li Auto before. But let's look at some other shit. Oh my god, look at these motherfuckers right here though. It's for kicks and giggles. Alright, so I've been trying to find a company, a chip company that was kind of undervalued. So right here, I see these motherfuckers. See how they had a little bump in December? I like that. And then right here, it's picking up some consolidating right here a little bit. And then, what is this on? This is the daily. So I'm not mad at it. I would definitely look to buy this one. Yeah, I would look at a buy on that one. This one looks like this one is in a very similar situation. It looks like this could pull back a little more. Just kidding right now. Yeah, it looks like it could. It's a daily. Let's look at the weekly just to see. Yeah, it looks like it could pull back just a little bit more. Or just come back down to like, what's that, 650? Like right around 6. Yeah, like to just catch this right here. And then come back up. Shit, it may even come down here. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a line right there. Nah, we ain't gonna fuck with this one. Man, Nike been letting me down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nike been letting me down. We're gonna see what it do this week. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly gonna tell me more what I want to know. Alright, so based off the weekly though, so I don't really like this fucking candle right here. I don't like this one because it's pretty much indecision. It's nothing. It's giving me nothing. So what I can see happening here is just like it coming up to the 50 and then nothing after. Like a fucking stupid ass candle like this, like, see? Wait, you would think this is a fucking different ass chart. I mean, a different interval, but the same interval, but it's a different interval. It's the 3-day, and it's the same two motherfuckers, and then just like a little joint that come up, and then, so like, what I think, see, just like this one, I think this one gonna do some stupid shit like just come up a little bit and then go back down. But let's look at the daily. You see how the daily being a bit? Yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, I think that's it for right now. Let's check in back in with Doge. I actually been watching on my phone a little bit. Motherfucker creep back down a little bit, but it's coming back. So Let's see what time I entered. Like 11:50, like just about an hour ago. So 11:50, like right here. So it's a little early. Motherfucker fucked around and hit both the lines though. That's crazy, right? Hit both the lines. Alright, so this might be a crazy run right here. Let me go back up to the hour so I can set this shit. Let's put let me just put a lock on it. Alright, so my stop loss really be like 1%. So let's see that motherfucking ting year. So what I want to do is extend that a little bit that way, and then we could probably take this up here. There's still 2 hours left. Let me go back down to the hour. But yeah, basically the next 2 hours are gonna definitely cement what's gonna happen. Pretty much for the incoming week for Doge, at least. I haven't looked at the rest of the crypto, but it does look like they're on a similar streak right now, just looking really quick. I will be back on in the morning. I'm gonna say like between 6 and 7 I'll start. But yeah, it's been real. Make sure you go to visionseasons.com/high-end-theories to get the newest and latest episodes. I think right now we're up to number 8 or 9 that's dropped on the website. Yeah, 8. We up to 8. So 9 should be dropping between tomorrow and Tuesday. And yeah, we're just gonna keep them coming. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. we got a lot in the bag. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying myself doing this shit. Like I said, I've been learning a lot. I can't wait to see how I incorporate this with doing the leap and shit, the leap competition. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. Peace. Always love.